Alright, hey there, Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome to another one of these episodes of the Tears of the Kingdom Let's Play. Now, this is going to be a post-production vid of our time, and just want to let you guys know that I was a complete idiot, and I forgot to go and set up on my Blue Yeti, so instead, we're going to have to go and do something like this here, and just give you guys the highlights and all the other things that are happening with our time for today. So, basically, in the last episode, you guys did miss out, we did go and head on over into the Morgara boss battle. It seems like Zelda went and spawned out with that creature, and it was causing some crazy type of issues that were happening from there. But anyways, we went and battled him out underneath like a minute. Already went and finished out with that battle, and we were able to go and head on down into the depths of our time here. And we had to go and meet up with Yunobo back over at where the light route was at, our second of many light routes here within the depths. And now we just have to go and start making our way on over towards here to the fire temple of this episode. And if you guys actually do go and see, I am starting to go and start to reach on over towards just a little bit halfway into the margin of our time, heading on into the fire temple right now. Just at this point in time, I'm just starting to set up for like all these different bright bloom seeds, just so that I can at least like get ourselves a feel for exactly where we're going to be running around into with. Because if you just go and walk into here like all in this type of pitch black type of scenario, you don't really want to be doing that, because there is some gloom and other things that are going to be like located around, which you don't really want to go and touch on, or else you will get yourself infected by that type of stuff, and that would not be good, or else you'll start to lose out on hearts, and it's not going to be great around within our time of this place. But there is some enemies that we have seen from before, and this is where I decided to go and bring out with the ruby and just go and absolutely go into destructive mode out here and destroy out with all those guys, just so they don't, just so they don't have to become that much of a annoying problem. But most of them are already knocked out, which that was a pretty nice good hit right there. But I believe there is one other enemy that's actually still somewhat alive, and we have to go and worry about knocking out with him. But I think I also do go and pick up on some extra new type of items and other things that are around out here. We got ourselves some extra like zonite, other things that are there. Got some extra bokoblin, other accessories as well, just so that if we ever do need those for like fusing materials and all that stuff. Now, I believe at this point in time, I will start to go and head on over towards to our vehicle that I went and build it up from what you guys already got to see there. And I will go and do a little bit of a quick edit, and I'll see you guys once we go and actually start heading on over towards into our time of reaching a little bit more into our way into the depths. Okay, and here we go, guys. So now, since I'm in the vehicle now, we're going to go start making our way into where the fire temple is going to start to be happening. And so far, I already went and hit a few other different bright blooms that I already went and started to kind of at least see where exactly that we're going to start heading off in towards to with. And there is a few other different marble rock that you can also go and destroy, and I believe this is how we're going to get ourselves led into the fire temple. And it's just almost just right around in our vicinity right now. All that we have to go and do at this point is that we just have to just make sure that we don't really get hit with any other type of enemies that are going to be around. But I think in this part I do somewhat like dodge around through like most of these enemies, so I don't really interact with all of these guys all that too much. Now, I think here in the fire temple, since I didn't really go in too much into this area, because I think in this episode, I want to say that I told you guys like during the actual audio recording, was that I wasn't going to really go into doing like too much stuff within the fire temple, but at least get a base of like the knowledge of what we actually do need to go and worry about. So basically, if you guys remember back in the lightning temple, or like the light temple that we went and head on into from before, you guys may probably remember that we had to go and touch on like, I think what was it, like 4 or 5 different battery cells that we had to go and light up. Well, basically, it's the exact same type of premise. It's just that we have to do it this time around without having the use of use Riju, but also have the use of Yunobo out here. And I think not only that, but it looks like we also have to go and do quite a bit of some different type of minecart riding around out here, which I always do have to say, I always like the minecart type of levels in some of the different Zelda games, because they are pretty fun. Like if you guys ever went and played through like Oracle of Ages before, or I think even in Minish Cap as well, those minecart areas are really fun. So going to see something like this here in the fire temple to actually have some sort of like minecart type of feel to it should be really nice, and I think that's how we'll be able to go and get ourselves geared towards into most of everything. But also as well too, I want to say that there is going to be some segments here that are going to be voice acted. So I wouldn't really go. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'll kind of keep myself quiet within the actual post recording itself. So I think for right now, it looks like we're somewhat okay. And now all we have to do now is just go and follow Yunobo to where he's going to be. Now I decided to go and just start to head up into here because I thought Yunobo was going to probably at least follow me into where that marble rock or not the marble rock roast, but the actual marble rock's going to be. But I guess he's not, so we'll have to go and interact with him anyways here. Now I think also too, we should be getting into another segment here where we're going to be meeting up with one of the gods here of the Gorons that Yunobo is trying to be speak on over to. Kind of like what happened with Riju, and I think, I want to say that could be Urabosa, but I could be wrong on that. But I know that I do have like the amiibo for that one special god though, which I have from Breath of the Wild, which I'm pretty certain I think that could probably be the person that that Yunobo is probably at least hearing in his head right now. So there it is. The area has been destroyed and broken down at this point in time. So very neat. And here is somewhat of the entrance of our time. But hold on a tick. Hold on. There's something up ahead there, Goro. Yep, there is that big, huge gate. And that is the gate that we have to go and try to find all the different segments here so that we can be able to go and open it up. Even if you want to go and try to use the teleporter type of area that's going to be here, it'll light up for you, but you still have to go and find the other things. So yeah, so Zelda, we just went and just saw her, and it seems like she just got like all capsulated into that one particular spot of the fire temple. So we have to go and find some sort of way to at least try to break that marble rock that's there. But the only way that I can only think about how that's going to be able to go and get broken down is that we may possibly have to go and maybe use some sort of directional type of way of how we're going to angle Yunobo out here. Yep. And now Yunobo is saying that we have to go and hurry up and try to rescue her as quickly as we can, or try to find her at least. Well, let's go and turn on that teleporter that's here, just like how we've seen it before in all the other different past other type of dungeon areas or little spots that we have seen from before. Let's go and light up this guy. And now again, if we ever do need to get any type of extra potions or anything of that type of nature, you guys will be able to go and see that from there. Now, I want to say that you guys should also be seeing Pokemon Ranger Guardian signs of this time, and I want to say that this is actually the last of the different Guardian sign episodes that you guys will be seeing throughout here. I want to say that this is going to be with the second last battle of the Fire Temple that we have to go through. We have a Probopass that we have to go and worry about battling, and oh, here we go. I think we got something with another one of these voices here.
The gate you must pass through is firmly locked with 5 padlocks. You have the power to unlock them all. Do so, then the gate should open.
And there it is. So we got all the different paths that are there. Okay, so there it is. So basically we got ourselves with the 5 different type of padlocks that are there. And I believe I go and show off to where one of those are actually going to be located at. But it looks like we'll have to go and probably find a minecart type of spot. Because I think like during the time around there, I think I found some sort of like minecart area that was just around there. By Young Little Rock. Don't know what that is all about being mean by that. Maybe this guy already knows him since, like, during the time that he was, like, a very young kid or something. Whoever this god is actually all about here. But, I think for now, I think also, too, I think, like, off recording, I kind of, like, do, like, my own little type of searching as well, just trying to figure out if there's, like, any type of spots that I'm, like, missing around in one of those, type of areas for where one of these type of, lock situations are going to be at. And, yeah, majority of these type of places are gonna like kind of have like their own type of barriers around out them, and you can't really go and try to head on into them as quickly as you can. So I think I actually start to head, I think, not over to that direction, but over to this direction over here. And that's where we start to go and see some stuff. And I want to say this is the spot right here where one of these type of locks are going to be right there. Kind of almost looks almost, I want to say at least like one of those type of battery charges there. Just kind of have to use our arrows and pinpoint our way to it. Now I try to go and at least climb up our way. See if there's anything that's going to be different around out here. Unfortunately, even though while we're trying to climb, nothing in particular is going to be literally showing up anywhere. There's no like little hidden crevices or anything of that nature, so we kind of have to go and find a different direction into here. And I try to even go up just a little bit higher, but again, nothing of that type of part is going to happen there. And I think I also go and put a little bit of an extra edit because I kind of do a little bit of my own type of searching for like a while, which I already kind of let you guys know about that as well. And I think by now, aren't we going to go and get into the last little bit of this part? Yeah, I think we're almost about to get ourselves into the ending portion of our time out here. But anyways, I think it's a good enough time to go and end off with the episode for today since we are getting a little bit closer to the end. But thank you guys all so much for watching this episode for today. I know that this episode, I wish I was able to have like the actual live recording to get off some of my reaction around out here. But instead, it has been fun to go and head into the fire temple now. I can't wait till we go and start doing some other crazy things that are going to happen within here. Because I know that that's the big meat and potatoes of everything is having to go after all these different locks. So can't wait until that happens. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, or subscribe to the channel if you're new. And also as well too, guys, we do have brand new scheduling for the different live streams. Monday at 6:30 for Twitch and Tuesday at 6:30 for YouTube as well. And I think that's all that I'm going to go and say around here for this episode. And of course, I'll see you guys then, and peace.